Oh, Miss Keller, figure out what question you're talking about. I guess it's on section 2.3, page 182, number 7 out of the book. Okay, here you say the problem is the difference between two numbers is 38. Two times a smaller number minus 5 times a larger number is negative 217. What are the numbers? That's a bit of a tongue twister. Something I have found useful is to just make up an example. I want to find two numbers whose difference is negative 38. And so I'm just going to come over to the side and just put two numbers here whose difference is negative 38. That'll not be the correct answer, but it may give me a little bit of insight into the problem. And so if I call, say, the first number 10, then minus, I need another number so that the answer is negative 38. So I ask myself, well, 10 minus what will give me negative 38? And the answer, I guess, would be 48. So 10 minus 48 would give me negative 38. So an example of two numbers whose difference is 38 would be like 10 and 48. Now that's probably not the correct numbers we're looking for because we do have a second sentence here, but it would match the first sentence. So I find it very helpful to look at an example, and that helps me with answering the question. Now they do want you to do it with just one variable and not two, and it is very possible to do this. Now, I recommend designating your variables first, and so I'll let x equal, and I'm just, they talk about a smaller number and a larger number, and I'll just call x the smaller number. Now we've got to decide what to call the larger number. What we don't call the larger number here, and that's where the example can be very helpful. If I come over here and look at the example, 10 and 48, what do you notice about the two numbers? And that's where you're supposed to extract the, what to call a larger number. Well, the larger number, 48, it's 38 more than the smaller one. And so x plus 38, you see, and that's a critical part. X plus 38 would represent the larger number. And then if we took the smaller minus the larger, we get negative 38. And so that's what we can extract from this first sentence. Now the second sentence, 2 times the smaller number. Well, I called the smaller number x, 2 times it would be represented with 2x. Minus, so that means subtraction, 5 times the larger. So I want to multiply 5 times the larger, and the larger, I have x plus 38. And then they say that is negative 217. Oops, is negative 217. And so now we have the equation. If you solve this equation, that'll give you the smaller number. If you add 38, then that'll give you the larger number, because it says what are the numbers. And so now it's just a matter of, the hard part's completed. You just need to solve this equation. Distribute the 5 here. Excuse me. Be minus 5x. Let's see, 5 times 150, 190 equals negative 217. I'll add 190 to each side. Get my constant on one side, and I'll have my variables on the other. Let's see, 2x minus 5x, that's negative 3x. And if I add here, that's negative 27. And I need to divide both sides by a negative 3 to get x by itself. And so I'll do that. I'll divide both sides by negative 3, and I'll have the smaller number. let's see, the smaller number, the x's would divide, leaving one x or x. X is 9. So the smaller number is 9, and the larger number you see is 38 more than that. So x plus 38, or 9 plus 38 is 47. So the two numbers we're looking for are 9 and 47. Their difference, you see, would be 38, and hopefully, if we multiply 2 times 9, be 18, minus 5 times 47, we would get negative 217 here. Hope this helps. Bye.